Hello, 2.5 Men has been entertaining audiences for more than a decade with its comedic moments and colorful cast of characters. But behind the scenes, many of the series' beloved cast members have passed away under tragic circumstances, from sudden accidents to quiet battles with illness. Leave a comment number 1 as we look back at the journeys of the stars who left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans of this legendary sitcom. Anetta Galen Frell was born on March 28, 1943, in Loudondale, West Virginia. At the age of 60, she made a global impression with her role as Berta the blunt yet incredibly charming housekeeper in 2.5 Men 2003-2015. The role earned her 2 Emmy nominations and made her a comedic icon on American television in the early 2000s. Frell's life was not an easy one. Born into poverty, she dropped out of school and took on various manual labor jobs before discovering her passion for the stage at age 26. She shone in poignant supporting roles in Mystic Pizza, Erin Brockovich, and Edward Scissorhands, even though Hollywood never truly acknowledged her as a major star. Nevertheless, through unwavering dedication and hard work, she built a net worth of around $10 million. In her personal life, she had a small, happy family with her husband, Arnie Anderson, and their daughter, Samantha. But the final chapter of her life was filled with pain. In May 2020, she was hospitalized in critical condition due to a kidney infection that led to cardiac arrest lasting 10 minutes. Although she was resuscitated, her chronic heart and kidney conditions prevented her from recovering. Frell passed away on October 12, 2020, at the age of 77, leaving behind a deep sense of loss among fans and colleagues alike. A multi-talented artist, Mull is also a satirical country musician, solo exhibition painter, well-known television actor, and voice actor. Some of his memorable roles include Colonel Mustard in Clue Leon Karp, in Roseanne Willard Kraft, in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Vlad Plasmius in Danny Phantom. He has an estimated net worth of $8 million. After 2 divorces, he married singer Wendy Haas and had a daughter, Maggie Mull, who later became a producer for Family Guy. Mull once said he did not believe in religion and believed that organized religion has done more harm than good to this planet. Remaining active in the arts during his later years, Mull appeared in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Ranch, and many other sitcoms. However, he passed away on June 27, 2024, at his home in Los Angeles after a long battle with illness at the age of 80. Orson Bean, born Dallas Frederick Burroughs, was born on July 22, 1928, in Burlington, Vermont. At the age of 75, he joined 2.5 Men as Roy, a witty and mischievous elderly gentleman. Although his appearance was brief, the role left a lasting impression thanks to Bean's distinctive sense of humor. After his mother's suicide when he was just 16, Bean was blacklisted during the Red Scare era simply for dating someone affiliated with the Communist Party. Despite this, he rose to fame in shows like To Tell the Truth, Desperate Housewives, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, and How I Met Your Mother. At the time of his passing, his net worth was estimated at around $4 million. He was married 3 times and lived a life full of ups and downs, but marked by kindness and compassion. In 2020, at the age of 91, he was still acting notably in Grace and Frankie. However, on February 7, 2020, while crossing the street in Venice, Los Angeles Bean was struck by a car. While bystanders were helping him, another vehicle failed to stop in time and hit him again, causing him to die at the scene. This tragic accident shocked the entire artistic community and his fans. Georgia Bright Engel was born on July 28, 1948, in Washington, D.C. At the age of 55, she appeared in 2.5 Men as Pat McDougal, a gentle, elegant, and slightly naive mother-in-law, a role that perfectly reflected her signature soft-spoken style. Engel stood out in many American sitcoms such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show, 1972-1977, Everybody Loves Raymond Hott in Cleveland, along with dozens of other supporting roles spanning over a 40-year career. She received 5 Emmy nominations and 1 BAFTA nomination and was regarded as one of the most talented supporting actresses on television. Georgia Engel's net worth was estimated at around $8 million earned from her long-running television roles and Broadway performances. However, her life carried a quiet sorrow. As a devoted Christian Scientist, she did not believe in medical treatment, trusting instead that faith and spirit could heal all ailments. This belief contributed to her tragic death on April 12, 2019 in Princeton, New Jersey, at the age of 70. Due to the lack of medical intervention, the exact cause of death was not determined, leaving many in the arts community mourning a loss that might have been preventable. Do you find Georgia Bright Engel's story inspiring? If yes, please reply with 2. If not, please reply with 5. Michael Clark Duncan was born on December 10, 1957 in Chicago. At the age of 51, he appeared in 2.5 Men as Jerome Burnett, a former NFL player who was large in stature but humorous and kind-hearted. Although the role was small, his presence always drew attention thanks to his towering physique and warm smile. Growing up in poverty, Duncan worked digging ditches and later as a bodyguard for Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and Notorious B.I.G. After B.I.G.'s death in 1997, he left the bodyguard profession to pursue acting. His breakthrough came when Bruce Willis recommended him for a role in Armageddon 1998, paving the way for his role as John Coffey in The Green Mile 1999, which earned him an Oscar nomination. Duncan had an estimated net worth of around $18 million at the time of his death. He was once in a relationship with television personality Omarosa Manigault. After his passing, his family accused Omarosa of altering his will and selling his assets, sparking significant controversy. On July 13, 2012, Duncan was hospitalized following a heart attack. Although he initially survived, he never fully recovered and passed away on September 3, 2012 at the age of 54. Brian Turk was born on May 29, 1970, in North Glen, Colorado. At the age of 33, he appeared in 2.5 Men as Gabriel, a quiet but thoughtful circus worker, reflecting his true nature, off-screen, strong, humble, and sincere. Standing at 1.93 meters tall with a muscular build, Turk was often cast in supporting roles in action-adventure and comedy films such as Jurassic Park, The Lost World 1997, Crocodile Dundee in L.A. 2001, The Jamie Foxx Show, and The King of Lies 2002. Tonita Castro was born on January 8, 1953 in Jalisco, Mexico. At the age of 60, she appeared in 2.5 Men in 2013 as Esmeralda, a warm, humble, and compassionate housekeeper. Though a small role, it perfectly showcased the quiet charm she carried throughout her career. Leaving Mexico in the late 1970s, Tonita moved to the United States with dreams of becoming a teacher. However, life took an unexpected turn. She worked for over 20 years at Radio Express before transitioning to acting at age 52, an age many consider too late to start. In 2005, she landed her first role in The Shield, and from there she appeared in many popular series such as Little Britain USA Kroll Show and Life in Pieces. Her roles often portrayed Latina women in a realistic and profound way. In 2012, she made a strong impression in Go On alongside Matthew Perry, followed by the sitcom Dads, produced by Seth MacFarlane. Despite starting late, she managed to build a net worth of around $1 million, a remarkable achievement. Tragedy struck while she was filming Life in Pieces when Tonita began feeling increasingly fatigued. She was diagnosed with stomach cancer. Despite treatment, her health rapidly declined. On May 8, 2016, Tonita Castro passed away at the age of 63, leaving behind deep sorrow among fans and colleagues alike. John Crier was born on April 16, 1965 in New York into a long-established artistic family. In 2003, at the age of 38, he took on the role of Alan Harper, a divorced, unlucky but humorous man in the hit sitcom 2.5 Men. Across all 12 seasons, Crier was the only actor to appear in every episode, earning him 2 Emmy Awards. 2009-2012, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and an estimated net worth of around $70 million. Despite his fame, Crier always maintained a calm and composed demeanor in stark contrast to his co-star Charlie Sheen. In 2011, after Sheen was fired due to substance abuse and public conflicts with producer Chuck Lorre, Crier became the centerpiece of the show. Sheen had publicly called him a traitor, which led to intense media scrutiny, but Crier remained silent and continued to work professionally. Later on, the two reconciled. In his personal life, Crier has been married twice and has 2 children, 1 biological and 1 adopted. He has been a devout member of the Methodist Church since childhood. Known for his humor, he once jokingly referred to himself as the scared but straight guy, having been mistaken for being gay multiple times. As of 2025, John Crier is 60 years old and continues to act, most recently appearing in NCIS as a naval doctor. He also hosts a podcast about criminal justice. Crier is a rare example in Hollywood, famous for his talent, perseverance, and kindness. Holland Taylor was born on January 14, 1943, in Philadelphia. At the age of 60, she took on the role of Evelyn Harper, the nightmare mother, vain, scheming, and ruthlessly funny in 2.5 Men, starting in 2003. This role earned Taylor 4 Emmy nominations and established her as a veteran television queen. Before 2.5 Men, Taylor had a brilliant career. Beginning on the stage, she quickly gained recognition for her intelligence and commanding presence. Her role as Judge Roberta Kittleson on The Practice 1999 earned her an Emmy Award, highlighted by her famous acceptance speech. A woman over 40 can still think, work, succeed, and cook. This was not just a thank you, but a bold statement representing her lifelong fight against ageism in Hollywood. Over more than 5 decades, she amassed an estimated net worth of around $18 million, not through scandal or fleeting fame, but through steady, respectable work that earned her respect across all platforms, stage, film, and television. Beyond the stage, Taylor also captured public attention in other ways. At age 72, she publicly announced her relationship with actress Sarah Paulson, who is 32 years younger than her. In an industry obsessed with youth and image, their relationship broke all the norms and inspired millions. In 2020, Taylor courageously came out as gay, not only coming out but also affirming that love and identity have no age limits. As of 2025, Holland Taylor is 82 years old but remains actively engaged in the arts. She continues acting on stage and television, advocates for LGBTQ+ rights, and supports charities related to HIV/AIDS equality and arts education. Christopher Ashton Kutcher was born on February 7, 1978. He joined 2.5 Men in 2011, replacing Charlie Sheen as Walden Schmidt, a kind, quirky tech billionaire trying to heal after a painful divorce. At 33, Kutcher took on the role amid intense public scrutiny and the large shadow cast by his predecessor. Behind the bright smile on screen, Kutcher carried deep personal struggles. Born in Iowa into a working-class family, he grew up witnessing his twin brother Michael battle cerebral palsy and undergo a heart transplant at just 13 years old. This experience brought Ashton close to death himself, to the point that he once considered donating his own heart. The hardships of his childhood ignited in him a strong desire to escape poverty and achieve success. Starting out as a model, Kutcher quickly rose to become a television icon with That 70s Show romantic comedies and ultimately 2.5 Men, where he earned over $20 million in just a few seasons. As of 2025, Kutcher's net worth is estimated at around $200 million, not only from acting, but also from savvy tech investments in companies like Airbnb, Spotify, and Uber. He is one of the few Hollywood stars to achieve major success in Silicon Valley. However, his personal life hasn't always been smooth. His first marriage to Demi Moore, who is 15 years his senior, ended in 2013 amid allegations of infidelity, miscarriage, and emotional strain. Moore later described her time with Kutcher as the darkest period of her life. Although their breakup was quiet, its aftermath still left a lasting impact. Later, Kutcher found lasting love with his That 70s Show co-star, Mila Kunis. They married, have 2 children, and maintain a private life. However, in 2023, the couple faced widespread criticism after writing a letter seeking leniency for Danny Masterson, their former co-star who was convicted of rape. They were forced to publicly apologize and withdrew from the media for a while. Now at 47, Ashton Kutcher continues to focus on tech investments and philanthropy, especially campaigns against human trafficking. Though no longer in the Hollywood spotlight, his life story from a troubled childhood Hollywood heights to very public mistakes remains an inspiring yet controversial journey. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you find this story interesting, don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and people around you so they can know. Leave a comment below in the comment section to let us know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other interesting videos. See you in the next videos.